Hello, everyone. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. Tonight we're doing Let's Talk LFC, and we've got a few guests on here. The main point we have is Ibrahima Konate's transfer to Liverpool. So we're going to be discussing that and a whole lot more. So please, obviously, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, and hit that like button as well. And I'm gonna put my guests, obviously, links down below, and please go on there and subscribe to their channels as well. So let me bring in the first guest, which is Husam from This Is Football. Husam, sorry, Husam, what's going on, mate? How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Just working every day on this whole YouTube thing. I'm very happy to be on this channel and big up yourself, Fuzzy, as well. So big up yourself.
Nice one, brother, man. It's good to have you here, mate. This is the hardest working YouTuber at the moment. You know, like, you think like football Terry is the hardest working. Check this guy out, man. He's getting all the guests and he's always on it and he's doing a fantastic job. Please, people, if you're watching this, go and subscribe to his channels. This Is Football. I'll put it down below, obviously, the links. And, the more likes we get, the more subscriptions we get, the more people notice, obviously, the channels as well. So please go in there and give him a like and a subscription. Faisal, you guys are aware, this is my brother. He's always on this channel when we're chatting about Liverpool mainly. So we're going to be doing that. Everybody's coming back after Ramadan. So Faisal, how you doing, man? You good?
I'm good, man. Don't worry about liking and subscribing. I don't have a YouTube channel, so make it easy for everyone.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about him. This is his channel. Don't worry about it. This is his channel. And we got the main man, Bally, back. Bally, how you doing, bro? How's everything, man? I haven't seen you since before Ramadan, so what's going on, man? You're on the mute, mate. You're on mute. Hang on.
Yes, bro. Sorry. Yeah, after Ramadan, man, I was just busy, you know what I'm saying? So I just got a little bit of time now. I was with my family and that, you know what I mean?
That's cool,
man,
bro.
nice to see you, brothers, man.
Nice to see you, bro.
So, guys, we've got this player called Ibrahima Konate for 36 million. It's going to be a competition, obviously, for Van Dijk, Gomez. I don't know if Matip is going to stay. Hopefully, I like Matip. A lot of people don't like him because he's injury prone and all that stuff. But if we get him fit, he could be a good backup as well. So we're going to have to discuss about Matip and obviously Nat Phillips. I don't think Kabak's going to stay. I've been hearing Kabak's going to be going back to Schalke. So, Husam, what do you think, mate? What do you think of this new signing, mate? What do we need next season to compete with City? If they win the Champions League, they'll be more powerful than ever. So what do we need to do, bro?
There's so much to talk about from what you've just said, man. But like just before I talk about Liverpool, City are apparently close to signing Grealish. If City sign Grealish, league over. Khalas, we're not winning no league title. United not winning league. Chelsea not winning league. If they sign Grealish, it's over for us. There's no need to even play Premier League football. Just go all out Champions League or something. These guys are ruining the beautiful sport we love. Now they're going to have like 3 world-class teams instead of 2. So if regardless if they win it or don't, if that Grealish transfer goes through, if they have Grealish and De Bruyne in the same team, it's game over. Yeah. It's game over for the league.
Yeah, that's position keeping in it. Yeah, I can't believe it, man.
Yeah, that's honestly ruining the sport. 70 million, I think, or 80 million. Yeah, that's what they're gonna pay, which is basically them just buying another league title. But anyway,
we'll discuss that. But those guys find it amazing. They should be like. They shouldn't even be playing Champions League this season. Remember, they were actually banned.
They should have been banned.
And they're in the Champions League final now. That's another strange thing, you know what I'm saying? But forget about them anyway. Yeah, about Konate. What do you know about Konate, Husam? Like, I don't know much about him.
Konate, I think. Look, here's the thing. I'm not negative about it, but this is what I'm saying. Out of Konate and Upamecano in Leipzig, Konate is the better defender, 100%. I think he was the better defender. Everyone was talking about Upamecano. Konate was definitely the better defender. The problem is he's injury prone and he's young. Like in the past 2 years, he's gotten 4, I would say, serious injuries in the past 2 years. Now, I think we already have an older version of him, but like a bit like slower in Joel Matip, who's also injury prone and kind of the same thing. But Ibrahima Konate, when he does play, He's very powerful. He's very fast. He's very good in the air. And you know the most interesting thing Konate does is it opens an entirely new door, a new formation for us we've never seen in another club. If Konate, if like basically all of them are fit, you could play a 3-5-2 with Van Dijk playing that sweeper role and Konate to one side and Gomez to the other. That obviously would give Trent and Robertson full license. You'd have the same front three, but that would mean you'd either have to take off Henderson or Thiago, I'd say, to keep the balance in that team. But
that's
I'd say
it opens that we've never had before, isn't it? So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it would open up a totally new door for us. The only genuine problem is he is injury prone. He is injury prone, and that doesn't help because we play so many games. Like you expect us to at least be quarter-final, Champions League, etc. And in terms of volume of games and the fact he's injury prone, I don't think it helps our situation.
Yeah, because we already got injury-prone players on top of him as well, and it's going to be very tough, like to bring him in. And if he gets injuries, then we're in trouble again. But I trust Phillips now. I don't know about you, Faisal. Do you like what you see?
I've been saying from time. Remember in the beginning, everyone was saying, "Oh, we got Phillips and Williams," and everyone's saying, "Make out of them." I said from time, man, trust this Phillips guy, man. He does everything simple, innit? He doesn't need to be like expansive and run with the ball, whatever Van Dijk does. That guy, have you seen how many headers he won in every game he's played? Like he will head
100% to a header winning thingy, 100%.
And I swear he's had like 3 head injuries in the space of.
He's a beast.
It's gonna be a very interesting season. Like he said, if they sign Grealish, oh man, it's gonna open a can of worms like we've never seen before, man. So Bally, what do you think of Konate's signing, mate? Is it a statement? Is it a start of like a new era with Liverpool? Are we gonna sign some more players on top of that as well? Do you need other positions as well, Bally?
Of course we need other positions. It's a step forward in what we want to achieve. Because I've been saying this for time, man. Like this transfer window is so important. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's like a cycle change. It's like you know, old players are getting old, and you know we need to feed in some new players in. You know what I mean? Young ones.
Yeah.
And it's like Konate, I'm happy, but just like the brother said, it's the injuries, man. I don't want another Matip. You know, even look at Joe Gomez, bro. Every season he's injured. You know what I mean? Like Matip, like the brother said, Matip, on his day, he's one of the best defenders in the Premiership, bro. But it's just his injury, man. Yeah. He's made out of biscuits. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. I'm happy with the signing. It's we're taking a step forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But you guys, you really think Liverpool's going to sign a player? I know he might be injury prone in the past, but I doubt they'll sign him if he's that bad injuries, isn't it? There's no way.
I only know what you brothers know right now. You know what I'm trying to say?
I got a feeling.
I trust Edwards. I trust the Liverpool team. Like we didn't even sign Fekir, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Because of a dodgy knee or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say?
But you know what's funny about that season, though? You know what's funny about that season? We was one Fekir away to win that league. You know what I mean? He could have been the difference in those tight games.
I would take Fekir today. I would take Fekir today, bro. You know,
it's different to what we got.
Exactly. So Konate, I'm happy. It's a step forward. You know, but he can't be day in day out. He needs to be a rotational player because of injuries, or you know, he needs to rotate. We need to rotate. Basically, this season is a rotation season, in my opinion. Yeah,
I think
and you know, just to honestly agree with what you said, like regarding rotation, I want us to take the domestic cup seriously next season, because if we have another meltdown, another shit season, you can at least look at like but at least we won the FA Cup. It softens the blow a little bit. You win trophies. You add one more to the major trophies list. You can piss off United fans with. There's a lot of things. Konate can't like just start 60 games in the season.
No. In my opinion, I think we will have the strength and depth next season to compete for all the cups. But like you said, Hussam, the whole point of a club having history is to win trophies. It doesn't matter what trophy it is, as long as you put some in the cabinet. That means you're raising that profile up. You know what I mean? Because the most successful clubs are the ones that have the most trophies, which is I'm looking for. I don't agree with Klopp when he does this, rotation in the League Cups and the FA Cups and all that stuff, because you don't see Pep doing that. You didn't see Arsene Wenger doing that. You didn't see Alex Ferguson doing that. So why do we have to be any different? I know we haven't got the strength in depth and all that stuff, but that's not our fault. It's their fault for not buying the players. 3 seasons, they bought absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? And it cost us dearly. You got to think about it this way, guys. If we had strength and depth in this season, we would have been in the trouble we're in now. They took risks, and the risks did not work. That's what's happened to this season. Yeah. And we fell apart. We fell apart badly. And luckily we recovered. Like, we was putting Fabinho at the back, and we still wasn't winning games. Luckily, we have Phillips there, and nobody wanted. Let's be honest here. Nobody wanted Phillips in the beginning. I said, like, just give the guy a chance. That's his own position. He plays as a centre back. We have to give him, like, if you played football and you don't know the team, you played for the team for the first time that you joined. It won't take you, like, unless you're really world class. It will take you time to get used to the surroundings you're in. So you can't really push the guy in one game and get him out, and push him one game and get him out and expect him to do wonders. You know what I mean? So now, luckily, they just let him play his game, and each game he improved. Right or not, Hussam? Right, each game the guy improved, and he done an outstanding job. I can't even remember any bad games since the beginning when he started. Right or not, Hussam? Can you hear me, Hussam? I don't think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hussam, can you hear me? Hussam, can you hear me?
Yeah. Regarding Nat Phillips, man, Nat Phillips is just. Yeah, can you hear me or am I lagging?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're just slowing down.
Yes, I can hear you. Am I lagging?
Yeah.
I'm lagging.
You can
go to someone else. I'm gonna come back.
All right, Faisal. So, what did you think about Nat Phillips? I know, like you said, you mentioned it earlier, but did you get frustrated when they like taking him in and out, and then start saying he's not good enough?
The worst I saw it is when he played Henderson and Fabinho at the back. Them teams cost us, man. Like, how can you have both of them fit and not play Phillips or any other defender we had at the time? Even Williams, I don't ever like Williams, but if you can put Henderson and Fabinho in the middle, why would you? I mean, why don't you use the guys that you got?
Yeah, nice.
I heard you the entire time. Sorry, I just lagged out. That's okay, internet problems. It just happens. Anyway, regarding Nat Phillips, I agree with you 100%. Look, and I agree with what Faisal said as well. He's just a solid centre back. He's I would say he's the James Milner of centre back. That's it. He's a solid guy. He's gonna give you a 7, 8 out of 10 every week. You don't need every centre back to have like 99 pace on FIFA to actually be good. Like, Nat Phillips is just a solid man. And Nat Phillips, actually, I would feel comfortable if Nat Phillips is starting Carabao Cup, FA Cup. I would 100% be happy with that, because he's a solid defender. If he could help Reece Williams, if he could help someone, I said this, and it's well documented. I think Reece Williams is not making it at this level. He's not. I'm sorry. He's just not making it.
It's hard. It's hard.
He's not. Man. Reece Williams can play for a Burnley, for a West Brom, for a team that has low blocks and needs him to head out the balls and do all that stuff. But for us, high line, you can't play Reece Williams. But Phillips is okay. No. Phillips is not that slow to the point where they're just gonna target him every time, and he's solid. Yeah. He can play Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and I'd 100% be okay with that.
No, he knows how to run. That's why he don't need the pace. Like with Williams, he's headless chicken, and he doesn't know when to run.
Like a giraffe.
No, he's mad.
Exactly, man. So, guys, moving on from obviously the centre backs, what's our next position? What's our next target, Bally? What do you want next in positions, bro?
I need a Genie replacement. I need a
Number
midfielder. 9. I need we do need a striker, of course, but one player gone, another player needs to come in. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because Genie going now is such a void in our team. Do you understand? Like, there's supposed to be a lot of players going before Genie. Do you understand? Like, there's Milner, there's Ox, there's so many players that's supposed to go before him, but he has gone. It's mind blowing, bro. That's why I'm saying midfield. Yeah, but we all know we need a number 9. We need a killer up front. We all know this.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't had a killer for like 3 years now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much are we gonna starve?
I reckon
FSG, man.
we should raid Leicester. They ain't got Champions League football. If that Tielemans rumor is true, that is amazing.
Tielemans, Bissouma.
I'll even take Ndidi. Ndidi, I'll take him as well. Maybe play that back up.
Yeah, but I wanna, you know, my opinion. I wanna more like, I liked what Genie done, but I wanted a more creative and more like pop shots from outside the box. You know what I'm trying to say? We need goals from midfield.
From midfield.
Every other team got goals in the midfield, but we ain't.
Apart from us.
We get like 2, 3, 4 maximum goals from midfield. Come on, man. What is this? You know what I mean? That's the type of player I need. Genie was wonderful. Thank you very much. But we just need a little more spark on the shots. You know what I'm saying?
At least our games will get faster now. Genie was not there to hold the ball and slow the hold.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh, Genie, man. Genie. You know, Genie, the one moment that pissed me off the most was Genie. Like, I just have to say this for 10 seconds. Man United. Trent is running like anyone who's played 5 seconds of football in his life. No, like that's a clear cut pass. You don't need to be De Bruyne to make that pass. You don't need to be Ozil to make that pass. You don't need to be Ronaldinho. It's literally straight, like just straight ball like this. And Trent is in. And what does Genie do? He turns around, takes 700 touches, and then passes it back to Phillips. Incredible stuff, Genie. Thank you for your services. Oh my God, man! Look, I think we need a striker. FSG are very smart. Oh, let's sign someone at the beginning of the transfer window so everyone thinks it's a new toy and we can celebrate together. Hey, Konate is here. I don't care about Konate. We need someone up top, and I'm talking about next level quality. I don't want some man from Burnley striker scored 15 goals. I don't care. Get us best in the world. Yes. Get us Mbappe. Get us Haaland. Get us Sancho. Get us someone of that caliber.
We deserve it.
We 100% deserve it. When's the last marquee signing we made? When was the last one?
Thiago.
Thiago.
It is. But he was coming towards he has 2 years left. Well, the last one I'd argue is Alisson, and look at the impact he made. One world-class player can make so much of a difference. And if you get it's very interesting that you hear people like, oh, we can't afford him. Yes, we can, because we've had a net spend of 7 million in 5 years. 7 million. Klopp is not a magician, you know. Klopp can't just keep turning some Leicester player into the best player in the world. Give him someone good to work with. Give him Mbappe. Give him Haaland.
No Pats and Dakar.
Yeah. No, Daka, please. I would 100% be okay with selling Mane, for example, if we got Mbappe. I'd 100% be okay with that. But if you're going to sell Mane and go get me like, I don't know, like a Callum, what's his name, Watkins from Villa or something, I wouldn't be happy with that at all.
I can't believe people are talking about that player. I still can't believe people are linking us to that player, man. Yeah, but it's true though, man. We're buying. FSG are shortchanging us for so many years, people, and you guys know how I feel about them. I've been saying it for a while. I got a lot of bollocking. A lot of people had to go at me. They saved us, but that's about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, a lot changes in 10 years. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting in mid-table competing with West Ham for 5th position or 4th position. I want to be at Harrods at the top of the tops. That's what I want to go. You know what I mean? And I'm tired, honestly. FSG, if they shortchange us only with Konate, you know what? It's time to get the banner. It's time to get the banners out, people. I'm telling you that we need them out. The football club if this is the only thing we're gonna get, it's a travesty. And not only that, all the teams in the Premier League have passed us by, and we're standing still. That's the danger we face, and we'll be back to mediocre like in the 90s. Like everybody's gonna accept being in the mid-table like Roy Irvin days. I don't want to go back to things like that. Mate, I suffered enough with Liverpool. I suffered enough. I used to come home all depressed because of this rubbish teams. You know what I mean? Back in the day. And if I used to talk to me, I used to just walk past them, you know what I mean? Because I'm already thinking about the game. We lost, you know what I mean? So I'm done with those days, man. You know what they say, guys? Learn from your mistakes. You know what I mean? That's what Liverpool used to be about in the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? We was way ahead of people. We used to sign players without even people knowing. And, you know, Kenny came in. Barnes came in, you know, but these stars came in, Peter Beardsley, John Aldridge. You know, the list goes on, and I could name so many players that I used to see come through the door. No one knew about that we gonna sign. That's what I want to see again. Be ahead of everyone. Don't be behind people, man. You know, when people even accept Man United being bigger than Liverpool, Man United is so bigger than Liverpool. We're more successful than Liverpool. We're more successful than Liverpool. We're an elite team in Europe. You know what I mean? We're like behind Real Madrid and AC Milan. We're the third in line. So we this, in my opinion, this last 3 years, we should have at least won 2 or 3 Champions Leagues. Am I right or not, guys?
Yeah.
At least 2 or 3. If we had a levels up.
Yeah. You're right, man.
I mean, you got to think about it this way, man. We should not be way
if
behind.
Klopp was back, let's be real. If Klopp was backed, just if Klopp was backed in the past 2 years, just to address what Fozzy just said, if he was actually backed, when you look at last year's Champions League and the season before that, if we actually got a better sub goalkeeper than Adrian, because he's a free signing, he's a West Ham player, and even the season before, like where we just got eliminated, if he also was backed in the summer, actually got actual support instead of spending 20 million and selling like 30 million worth, thinking it's an amazing thing because we somehow made profit in the transfer window, like that's incredible. If he was actually backed, we went out to Atletico Madrid after Anfield did its thing, we were 2-0 up, and Adrian just suddenly passes the ball to an Atletico player, which I'll never forgive him.
Did you see how empty the left side was? Did you see how empty the left side was? He could have kicked it there. It was empty. I watched that game.
The thing is, we were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up and so comfortable in the game as well, controlling possession. Adrian just passed it. And this year, people forget, we were top of the league in January. Top of the league. We were literally top of the league, man. If he was properly back, and what pisses me off more, FSG triggers me, because this January, if Matip didn't get injured, they were happy with just having Matip, which is absolute blasphemy. Blasphemy. If imagine we'd never even signed Kabak, what would happen to us right now? We would be singing Thursday night songs. We would be singing Europa League. Come on, that's what we would be singing.
You know, you guys. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Here, you got to think about it. They play a dangerous game, FSG. They look. Let me give you an example. Yeah, I know you guys know about it. The first instant this all started was the Everton game, right? What was before that Everton game? Project Big Picture. That was before the Everton game. What happened? They took out Van Dijk. They took out Thiago. Not even the goalkeeper didn't get sent off. Don't forget, people. This Premier League is corrupt. You know what I mean? If you go against them, they will do everything to destroy you. That's why Pickford didn't get charged. That's why Pickford didn't get sent off. And then you got the actual VAR assistant saying, "Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to send him off." What kind of VAR are you? How can you not know you're supposed to send a guy off who took a guy out? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what you got to think about. And then you look at you push it forward. You look at the Leeds game. What happened? This Super League came along. You know what I mean? When there's an important game at stake, then they put the Super League in front of that game. And then what happened? We lose focus and we drew that game. We could have lost top 4 a while ago. But that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. This FSG are dangerous owners, man. And if they don't start spending this summer, I'm done, man. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna accept what's happening, man.
Wait, you know the net spend, and it online to check like Liverpool's net spend. I swear we've got the best net spend in like the top 6 or whatever, isn't it?
We have, but the thing is, we're the second highest wage in the Premier League. That's the downfall. You know, since the players have won the Champions League, the Premier League.
In saying that, all the other teams, they take risks and gamble, like paying a lot of money for other players, and that we don't do that, and this is why we're suffering, isn't it? So if you want long-term success, you got to buy these players quick and get success like quicker.
Start to sell. It's what you call it. You have to like sell to buy. That's how it is with Liverpool.
We've got no players that can go for like 20,
and it's like what Hussam said. There's fans that actually support this, that encourage this nonsense, making the club go down. Do you know how many fans? You know these guys. There's a lot of fans actually argue with you. They argue with you because of this nonsense. You know what I mean? And they let this happen, and they don't understand that's destroying the club, and that's gonna make the club decline. You know what I mean? Fortunately, the older fans are still around and giving them, you know, the heads up. Liverpool are not a small club; we're an elite club. You know what I mean? And I hope, like you guys said, I can see the back 4 next season rotating, like you all 3 said. I can see. It's gonna if Van Dijk gets fit with Konate, that's a powerful force, absolutely powerful force. And I can see Gomez challenging for the right back position with Trent, because Trent is too comfortable. Until he got out the England team, he all of a sudden became the best right back in the world again. Why does that have to happen? You know what I mean? So now, if you got someone behind you pushing you, they're going to be consistent in your display. So that's why we need to push Gomez out there when he comes. Play Konate, Phillips, and Van Dijk at the back. Let them rotate. And sometimes, obviously, we're going to need Gomez to play down there. That's what we've got to do. I don't know what you think, Bally. Do you think like that's the best option? Because I don't think they're going to buy another right back.
No, they're not, man. They're not. I was just thinking that before coming on the stream. I think Gomez has played there before. But you know what? We shouldn't do that, though, man. We shouldn't shoehorn a player into a position. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Gomez can't spray balls. What's Gomez going to do attacking-wise? Nothing. He's going to stay back. So it's going to be uneven. You know, when Robertson goes up, it's going to be uneven. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because Gomez is a defensive player, he's going to stay back more. So which shows Robertson, it's going to tell Robertson, let me not push up.
Are you saying like we should get another right back instead of like Gomez competing with Trent at right back?
We should get another decent right back that will tell Trent, I'm up your ass, mate. You know what I'm trying to say? You need to perform because Trent has nothing, bro. What is Nico Williams going to do, bro? Nico Williams ain't going to push no one. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we need another player to save Trent.
You guys heard about that rumor about Trippier? 20 million.
I will get him, bro. I will get him. He will give Trent
He'll be a good backup. He'll be a good backup.
Yeah.
But in saying that, you guys, like, I don't know about you guys, you know Nico Williams? Not the shit Williams, Nico Williams.
The other one, yeah.
He ain't really had a chance. Like I've never seen him have like 2 games in a row. He's been sub every time. I don't think he's
alone.
Let me reverse the question back to you, Faisal. Let me just ask you. I know I'm not the host, but let me just ask you a question just regarding the
it's okay. Come on, man.
Let me just ask you a question. Right now, God forbid, knock on wood, we start the Premier League season. Second game in, Trent gets injured, out for all season. Are you okay with Nico Williams playing the entire season there?
No. I'm just saying. I'm not saying we need like he'd be back up straight away. I'm just saying, how can we throw the guy away? He never had a chance. The guy is like Welsh international.
I know what you're saying, Faisal. I agree to a certain extent what you're saying, Faisal. But how can I put it? With Nico Williams, I know what you're saying, but with Nico Williams, the issue is you could see the guy is not gonna last in the top, man. I'm sorry, he's not a top team player, man. And you know, like when you can spot a baller. Like I'll ask Husam. I complained about Curtis Jones in Theo's stream. Remember, we was on it, and they were all saying play him in the middle, and I said no, he slows everything down. What happened in that game? We nearly lost that game, the West Brom game. He played in it, and we nearly lost it because he's slow in the middle. You can spot a footballer. That's what I'm trying to say. You know a footballer, and
we spotted one in right back. If you remember, Trent himself, we spotted from first game. We were like, okay, Trent is different. You see, like this young player can make it. One other baller, you see.
The first cross he did, I think it was. Like, everyone was like, "What the hell was that?"
Yeah, exactly. That's true. You spot footballers. You spot people who are actually good with the ball, etc. Harvey Elliott, for example, I'd be okay with him like playing Carling Cup, etc. Look, Nico Williams is good if you're playing like, let's say, I don't know, like Wimbledon away in the FA Cup third round.
FA Cup,
he's perfect. Yeah. He's perfect for that, but I'm not fine with him playing the season or whatever. Trippier actually, as a backup right back, is decent, 100%.
That's a good shot.
I'm okay with that.
Proven experience, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Guys, by the way, two players right now from the French league. One is free, Memphis Depay, and he like on a free transfer right now.
He went to Barca officially.
Is he gone? Is he officially?
Yeah, he's gone to Barca. And I don't think he would have played
he doesn't want to Liverpool anyway. Because the United link, I don't think he wants to come to Liverpool.
I've watched a bit of French. Do you guys know about that Lille striker, Jonathan David? Anyone know about him?
He's going somewhere as well.
Canadian.
I swear they said he was going somewhere. I know you're talking about it, yeah. He's good.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about
So, guys, before we go, Faisal, what three or four positions, whatever positions, what positions do you want us to buy next season? Like, obviously, we bought one. What's the other? Yeah.
From the backwards, definitely backup goalkeeper. I don't trust, like you said, Adrian. Yeah. And the youngster, like, he ain't good enough either. Was it Kelleher or something? Was it Kelleher?
Yeah.
So I'll get a backup goalkeeper. I don't know who's available at the moment, but yeah, definitely backup goalkeeper. Yeah, centre back's done now, isn't it? Konate is there.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't think he's gonna go any more than that.
What are we keeping? What's his Simicast? Then you guys all happy with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy.
There's no
I'm happy.
purpose
I'm happy with him, but I got this feeling that he's gonna probably request a transfer because he wants first team football. He's the Greek Player of the Year, guys. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna be sitting.
He's
on the
gonna
bench
play.
for the
He's
whole
gonna
season
play
again.
this new season.
I don't-
He's gonna play. He's gonna play.
You think so? Oh, okay.
Definitely.
I'll take your words for it.
Because
Well,
Robertson
well,
played the entire season this season, and you see that the man was
I
just
can't believe
dead on his legs.
Yeah.
So I think Simicas
Yeah,
definitely does play.
Yeah, so
I
definitely
hope so.
goalkeeper, right back, attacking midfielder, and number 9. And then get rid of what? How many players, man? 20? How many players we got to get rid of?
No,
more than that.
I wouldn't get rid of a lot of them. You know, I wouldn't because we need a good. No, but we need a good second 11 as well. Like we need a team which can go good in domestic cups. Not all of them. I think
all the players that are on loan. Who would you keep? Like the ones that are coming back. There is not.
I would keep Minamino. I would keep Minamino, definitely. I think Minamino is definitely a player. Grujic I'd keep as well, because Grujic, I'm keeping Grujic.
Yeah, I think so. I like Grujic.
I remember him scoring a header against Barcelona in a friendly.
I was there in Wembley.
And it just went to shit ever since then. But whenever he's
seen him live, Fozzie, you've seen him live. What do you think? You've seen Grujic live. What do you think?
I've seen all of them. You know what I mean? So Grujic is one of those players that he's only young. I think he's only 23. I'm sure he's about 23 now because he's about 20 when he first came. So his confidence is going up. He's been loaned out a lot of times. He's experienced different leagues as well. So all he needs is the backing from our manager. That's his first ever signing. You know, that's Klopp's first ever signing as well. So all he needs is Klopp's backing, and then we'll see what he can do, because he could play multiple positions in the middle as well. He could play as a defensive, he could play as a number 8, and he could play as an attacker as well. So we could rotate him in that middle of the pitch, and he's good. He's got composure.
And he's done well on loan. He's done well on loan. It's not like he's went on loan and done horrible. He's done well.
Yeah.
So basically, the chances Jones is getting, he should probably have his chances. And
I don't rate Jones.
I think Jones should be loaned out. I don't know what you guys think. I think Jones should be loaned out. I think he needs to be toughened up. The arrogance needs to go from his head as well. Like, he's made it and all that stuff. Like what happened to Harvey Elliott. He went to Blackburn, became the young player of the season down there. When you look at Harvey Elliott, you can see there's a baller there. You can see the technique. You can see the way he controls the ball with the finesse. You can see he's a proper footballer. With Jones, he doesn't convince me because he's just too slow. He needs to pace it up. Maybe go to the championship, beefing up and get like bullied and see how good you are in the championship. That's what happened to Mount. That's what happened to Harvey Elliott. And there's other players that went down there that actually succeeded in that league, that came back to the Premier League and played even better. So that's what probably they need to do. So
Harvey Elliott as well might even win Blackburn Player of the Year. Never mind, just young player, like the actual player of the year. Yeah. That's how well he's done on loan.
So Husam, what position do you want before we go, brother?
I'm just going to say this quickly, just regarding Tielemans. I think the problem is with Leicester is they are like us in some sort of way, because they sell at a large. They sell at very high prices. Maguire, 80 million. So they're going to ask for Tielemans, they're going to ask 70, 60-ish. And I don't want our chances of getting a very good like front player position, like type of player, reduced just because we got Tielemans. Midfield, I'd say is our like okay place, because we kind of like 6-7 players who are all the same type of player in some sort of way. So they would all do the same job, just the same job in club system. So I'm okay with that. I want a striker. I don't care. I'm sick to death of Bobby Firmino. I'm sick of him. Like, I love Firmino, but sometimes I'm just like, why? Like, do you know how to play football? Yeah, it's like love-hate relationship with Firmino. Look, you can even push Firmino number 10. Just keep him as the CAM the entire season. Play someone else up top. I want someone who's quality. I don't want Burnley. I don't want Southampton. I don't want some shit striker. I want Mbappe. I want Haaland. I want a Sancho maybe, so like Mo can move up front. So many different solutions, but we need quality. We don't want quantity. I don't want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. It's very obvious to everyone what we need. We need a striker, we need a Genie replacement, and we need a backup right back. And if you don't trust Kelleher enough, you could get like a Heaton, maybe a Tom Heaton, someone as a goalkeeper, something like that, which is okay. But the main place we need someone is striker. Now that we've dealt with the centre back thing, we need a striker. And the only last thing I'm going to say on the centre back thing is Matip might be sold this summer. Now, if you go back to last summer, we sold Lovren. None of us here rate Lovren. No Liverpool fans rate Lovren. But at the end of the day, when he was sold, we didn't buy someone instead of him. So we need to, if we do sell Matip, that centre back position is no longer done and ready. We need one more centre back as well. So
exactly,
it's a lot to handle for Klopp this season, and so many decisions to make regarding loaned players, etc. So it's going to be a tough season.
Ben Davies, man, we don't need that one.
He wasn't a Klopp signing. What
the hell?
You know, Ben Davies is like who? He's like Donny van de Beek for United. Because I don't think Oli wanted Donny van de Beek.
Worse, he's not even played a game. Like
Klopp is basically telling FSG, I didn't want this guy.
Yeah,
I didn't want because he brought on Reece Williams instead of him, guys. Reece Williams. So Ben Davies has no hope. Yeah.
Ben Davies a projector.
So Bally, what do you want in positions, brother?
Yo, remember when Cocker was up top? Who remembers Stephen Cocker playing up top for us? Remember that?
He came in January, didn't he? That ex-Tottenham player.
Yeah,
he came in January.
He literally didn't play defender. He played striker.
Yeah.
Wait, who was his manager? Was it Hodgson?
No, Klopp.
Klopp. No.
Oh,
Klopp.
Yes,
do you remember?
Yes, he played in the 5-4 game against Norwich. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Norwich away when Lallana scored the winner. I remember, yeah. So, Bally, which positions, brother, before we go, mate?
Yeah, it's just mirroring the other people who they said, man. A striker, killer. We need a killer. A Genie replacement. You know what? I wanted Matip to go and us keep Ozan Kabak. But it looks like Ozan Kabak is going, man. He's young and his potential was so good. Like day by day, he got into a monster. Like he turned into a monster. You know what I mean? But if Matip does go, we do need a replacement. Not no crap player. 100%. We need that standard. You know, we need to keep the standard high. And maybe a backup for Trent as well. Yeah, it's the same as every Liverpool fan, really.
Yeah, guys, what do you think of that Fulham defender, Anderson?
Nah.
The centre back. Nah. Yeah. I've seen him get bullied in against Man United.
A defender who's gotten relegated. A right back or a left back, maybe, because Robertson did get relegated with Hull, but a centre back, no way. He's seen the ball go in the net way too many times.
Too many times
for my liking, way too many times. And you know, just to say one last thing regarding FSG, I think this is the most important summer ever since they bought Liverpool. Yeah. This is 100% their most important summer, and I want to quote Grizz because he's like someone who I watch and stuff. He said, we are the worst fan base to fuck with, and I stand by that. Because if FSG mess with us this summer after the Super League, they are out. We are going to Hicks and Gillett them. We are going to, because Liverpool fans are built different. We always unite behind the cause. If FSG mess with Klopp, because we love Klopp, no one's touching Klopp, and the way they let Klopp hang out to dry after the ESL when he made the interview on Sky Sports, and he was like almost going to cry on that interview. If they mess with him in this summer and keep buying these 20 million players and Bissouma and all this, people are saying Bissouma. I don't want Bissouma. I want quality now. I'm done with this. I'm done with this whole Klopp will improve, Klopp will leave. But no, just give him quality. Let's go back and win our league title. Let's do this.
Respect the manager, as they say. Respect the manager who brought you all that success. You know what I mean? He deserves more than anyone. And not only that, you got to think about it this way, people. Our fans deserve better than this as well. We're the best fans in the world. We need quality on the pitch. Let the fans mirror image the team on the pitch. That's what I want to see. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm tired. Like I told you, man, I've been supporting Liverpool forever. Everybody knows that. But I'm tired of being mediocre. I don't want to go to mediocrity. I don't want to go back to those things. And these owners, they either have to, like Hussam said, they either have to back us, or we've outgrown them. It's time to get people that's going to be in the stadium supporting the club on and off the pitch. That's what we need. If they can't do that, they want to stick with their baseball team, they can go to the baseball team. You know what I mean? There's no problem here, man. But listen, we want to, like, our fans want to mirror image the team on the pitch. That's what we want. I'm tired of watching Chelsea getting whatever they want, Man City getting whatever. Man City fans wear blue seats and they get these quality players. You know what I mean? What is that all about? Why aren't we getting these things? That's what I want to ask if I was in front of these FSG guys. So next season, like Hussam said, all I want is quality. No more mediocre players. No more like £15 million players. A club is going to raise them to become a great player.
Yeah.
No. I mean, he's going to leave in 2024. Let's let him leave with a bang, man. And all of us have to back him. The number one person in this club is the manager. That's what we've come back to. That's what it used to be in the 80s, in the 60s and 70s. That's how I grew up. Shankly, Paisley, Dalglish, Fagan, and you know, Rafa Benitez after that, obviously Klopp after that as well. That's what we need to go back to. When the players are the ones who are, you know, negotiating things, that's when it goes all wrong and style. That's what I've always said. That's why I feel sorry for Gerrard as well in his era, because he was the manager and the player on the pitch. But we don't want to go back to that. So what we need to do now is get Black Klopp, get back to basics and win the league again. Listen, I don't know about you guys. I don't think he's gonna stay after 2024. I don't think he's gonna be here, is he?
He won't.
I think
Gerrard's getting warmed up, man. He's coming.
Do you before we go, do you guys agree with Gerrard taking over?
Yes.
Not now.
If it's at 2024, yes.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Because he's done the right thing as a manager. He's went to Rangers. He didn't do the Lampard thing where he immediately came over. No, he's actually learning. And this season he won the league in a Ranger. Remember, Rangers when he came were fourth. They were fourth place. And 2 seasons later he's winning it Centurion Invincible in the same season.
He didn't buy no players. All them players are loan players.
Yeah, and you know who exactly I was about to say. You know who he won the league with? Ryan Kent, John Flanagan, these type of players. So I'm okay with Gerrard. And remember, he's gonna manage Rangers next season in the Champions League, which is absolutely mental. Yeah. So that's gonna be a learning experience for him as well.
Let me put this out there, people. Yeah, he's won the league in Rangers and all that stuff. Yeah. I think he needs another job probably in the Premier League just to get used to it. I know you guys probably want him to come straight away, but the benefits with Gerrard, if he even comes straight away, is the longevity with Gerrard. He's going to be the manager for years and years, because if Real Madrid come, Barcelona come, he ain't going to leave, is he? Or anyone like that. So what I'm going to enjoy if Gerrard takes over is the longevity like Ferguson used to do at Man United. So that's the advantage we're going to have over everyone else. Because Pep and Klopp are coming and going. That's the kind of managers they are. Yeah. But with him, at least we'll have that longevity and success if it works out for a long, long time, man. You know what I mean?
And if we get a lot of midfielders injured, he can just jump on in it as well.
Yes. He's still fit till today, you know.
He can do 20 minutes, he'll score a goal. 100%.
Yeah, he would. He would. Best midfielder in Premier League history, hands down.
Yeah, come on, man. Can't deny that. Guys, I'll be back in a second. Just bear with me. I'll be back in a second. People, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment on the comment section as well, and have your say as well about what we were saying. Please subscribe to all these guys. Bally is on obviously Instagram. I'm going to leave his link below. And you know, my friend Hussam, the Mr. YouTube, the new sensation. So please go to his channel and subscribe as well, because you're gonna find a lot of interesting thing in that channel, man. Because this guy is blowing in YouTube at the moment. So please go down there and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, give us some comments as well. What you think we should buy next season. Take care, everyone.